We're in a peculiar situation in Nigeria. People are suffering. About 25% or so people are going about their business and they are hypertensive. They have high blood pressure and have no idea. Today, if you go to the teaching hospitals, one of the things you find is that a lot of people are there for diseases they could have prevented if they had information. So how do we promote that information? How do we bridge that gap? So what we're trying to do is really stop the scourge of disease by treating things early on and also preventing them from happening. So that's really what the dream has been, and that's why Famacare is here. Famacare is a place of respite. It's Nigeria's solution to primary health care.
It is a private center that caters to the healthcare of the community.
What we're trying to do is ensure that we're your first point of call when it comes to healthcare delivery.
Famacare is creating access to affordable and quality healthcare across the country. GE provides and services top-of-the-range medical equipment to meet the clinical plan and needs to each of Famacare's centers.
Now, where Famacare is located is within densely populated areas,
where we can amass a number of people that we can actually impact on their healthcare.
They really don't have access to primary health care that they can afford.
To ensure that that happened was quite difficult, but eventually we overcame, right? Because eventually we actually built a fantastic team and we started the journey.
Famacare is a structured organization that encourages growth for our staff.
It's way above standard of a primary healthcare center with enough facilities, automation, making the work easier for the scientists.
I love the ambience the work environment gives me. I love the fact that Famacare is not like a conventional primary health care whereby you walk into an hospital and everywhere smells like an hospital.
You know, like I have phobia for hospitals. But they are exceptional in the sense that they make you don't feel the hospital environment. It's like you are in your house, the comfort of your home, and then you talk to professionals and they're there to solve your problem.
Because of our vision in Famacare being the most preferred primary health care where customers come in, we try as much as possible to be customer-centric. That is to say, everything we do is centered around the customer. We try to give them the best thing, and oftentimes our customers go home happy.
Our referral system is very efficient. We have a number of secondary hospitals within our environment.
Most healthcare systems, the major problem we encounter is communication gap. I think Famacare really dealt with communication gap using the eClinic app, which is a tool in hospital informatics.
Say you were living in Abulegba and then eventually you moved to Lekki. You left that provider there. All your medical history while you're living in Abulegba is lost. At Famacare, we said that's not possible. So that's why we call ourselves an integrated clinic, because all the clinics are connected to one system.
It makes the work very easier and smarter. So the communication gap is highly reduced in Famacare.
Today we have 10,000 customers we've served in 3 years. And we're collating that information about them and ensuring that as we work with you, we're improving on the healthcare services we give you. And it's unique to you.
Healthcare is expensive when they have to think of going to secondary or tertiary institutions. Primary care is the bedrock of healthcare, and you need a center that can provide that primary care at a cost that people don't have to break the bank for.
When we were starting this journey and we came to the community, one of the things we found is that a few people were struggling to get their businesses on the ground. They just needed help. They just needed some support. And there was a vulcanizer who had worked here for many years. He had supported our landlord at the time. So what we did, we had a small property in front and then we expanded it for him. And we said, AG, train other vulcanizers in the community. And he does it so well.
Famacare ó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí aláàánú sí mi. Ìgbà tí mo wà níbí báyìí, oríta yẹn ni mo wà. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń take care ilé, mo máa ń roko káàkiri ọgbà. Ìgbà tántí wá dé tó lòun like ilé yìí, mo fẹ́ fi ṣe hospital. Àǹtí kò jẹ́ kí n lọ mọ́. Wọ́n gbà mí mọ́ra gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn wọn.
People would not come to hospitals. They just have this fear. for hospitals and doctors or blood and injections. So what we do is we go to them. In Famacare, every Wednesday in the Egbeda community, we'll go into the community to give healthcare services for free. And I don't like to say it's for free because the truth is that it's giving back. So the healthier our communities are, the better it is. That means they're more economically viable, and that means that we grow as a business. The other thing we felt we should do was encourage people to come to the facility because truly, there's a limitation to what you can do in the community. So every month, we organize something called Monthly Health Talk, where we pick a topic. Sometimes it's as easy as sanitation, or hand washing, or nutrition. Just those basic things that no one just talks about enough.
Access to care is hard for a lot of people. I'm excited that we are able to do this and give back to the community.
I think we're more excited about the fact that we can serve. We're more excited about the fact that Famacare gives the opportunity to care.
It is exciting to see Famacare grow and cement themselves as pioneers in this field.
We have seen that what we do and what we're doing works.
It's going to be a tough journey, especially as we open more branches, but we're optimistic. We're very, very optimistic.